Popping with the world. Welcome to another episode of the Swisher Sweep. I am your host, the notorious Mr. Hooper, aka Hoop Hefney. I know the fuck. Once again, we're gonna keep it's a continuous interview, you know what I mean? This is part 2 to part 1, so you gotta catch part 1 to catch up, Mustard. Got Anaiya J Roots in the building, got a nigga in the background.
Hey, what's up?
In the building, you know, guy on the couch. What we're gonna really do is get to the roots of Anaiya J Roots.
I like how you put that.
Yeah, that's what they say. So just tell them, just start from the beginning, man. Cause they gonna ask these questions anyway. So we got the raw dog, straight up footage. You know you my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? That's my ride or die right there, nigga. I ain't gotta ask twice for a lot of shit. Well, maybe, but she'll do it. Sometimes she's just making sure she heard me. But we're gonna get to the roots of Anaiya J Roots. Just tell them about you and what you had to go through to get to where you are right now. And I know you, so I know you've seen shit happen. You know what I mean? I already know the deal. So I mean, but for those people who don't know, just start from the top and run it down on them and let them know.
You got a specific question?
Where did you know?
Where did I know?
First, in your head, that you were above average. Well, I mean, something happened to where you were like, I'm not like the rest of these people. I love harder than people. Why are people not liking me? And I'm trying to give my everything to be your friend, and you making it like this on me. And I'm sure it started where it started with everybody else as a fucking kid.
You know,
so,
first of all,
it started as a kid with the bullies and the bullshit. It starts there, so.
It started as a kid.
So that's where we started.
Well,
Miss Lady.
Okay, well, when I was younger, first of all, I was adopted by an all-black family, as you know. And I was one of 6 that was adopted. And I believe on yesterday's interview, big ups to my parents. I mentioned this before, but I'm going to say this in particular, and this is not to offend anyone, but black girls didn't take to me because they didn't like my swag. They thought I was acting black. You know, I was known as the wannabe black girl, a lot of things.
And they didn't know the real.
They didn't accept me. No, I wasn't accepted. I was rejected. I was made fun of a lot. I was, you know, in essence, bullied. But I'm a fighter, so never bullied really, in essence. But you know, I had bully mentality all around me, everywhere. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. And you know, I grew up in Compton, and it seemed like everybody on my block, because they knew my family, they was cool. They knew this was really me. But people at school, when I first checked into school, oh no. They didn't like me. They didn't like me.
And so that caused a lot of problems and jealousy and hatred and issues.
You know, at that time, I didn't even know it was jealousy. At that time, I used to really go home and cry because I
thought people didn't like you. Like why don't people like you?
Yeah, that question, like, damn.
But
like,
that wasn't wrong. I mean, at one point in time, every child go home and like, why does the bully want my lunch? This shit ain't good. This shit ain't no good, nigga. I just don't like how you came at me about it. I'd have shared it. You know what I mean? Everybody don't like a bully, but you got to the point where that made you a fighter.
Yeah.
So what happened after that? After you got over that and started whooping bitches' asses, and what happened? I heard there was an incident where a bitch was hating on you so much because, like, this is real. A bitch was hating on you so much as a child, though. This is not even junior high yet.
Oh, no. It was junior high. It was junior high. I was in the 7th grade. Me and my sister Shamika. Hey, shout out to Shamika. We're going to Alondra in Paramount.
Yes, ma'am.
And shout out again to all my people that went to Alondra, because I know I got a lot of you guys on my Facebook too. We were going to Alondra, and this girl, she 8th grader, she came and she cut my hair.
Like literally ran up and just like.
She came up, ran and cut my hair.
On your shit?
My hair. And you know what? I believe I have you on my Facebook. I'm over it. You're over it. We've talked about it. We're good now. I mean, we were kids, but yeah. She came in. She cut my hair, and I remember my sister. Now, my sister, she's always been popular at every school she went to. You know what I mean? So she was in the 8th grade. So all the 8th graders came to my rescue. I just remember that. Like, so it was crazy. It was after school too. It was crazy. It was real crazy. I didn't understand it.
No, I mean, as long ago as it was, I remember being in 8th grade and I had a couple 7th graders that I was like, hold on, dog, you can't do that to the long, dog.
Yeah.
Back that shit up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And think about it, I never wanted to fight, but then once people started fucking with me more and more, I became a bully. In essence, I did. Yeah, because it does it to you sometimes, where I became so outspoken and so verbal with my words.
You
where
just
I
learn to
hit you
speak up. You learn to speak up for yourself.
Yeah. I don't let nobody.
You learn to
walk
have
over
your
me.
own back. It's not that you became a bully. It's just I learned to stand up for myself and have my own back. And I'm not gonna go to my grave without telling you what the fuck I think about you the first time, right on time, all the time.
Hey, amen to that. So that was that. You know, I mean, I've had a couple of cases like junior high again. Now I'm in the 8th grade. This happened to me in the 7th grade, y'all. Now this happens in the 8th grade. I go to a different school in Cerritos, Haskell. I know I got a lot of you guys that follow me on here from high school and junior high and stuff. So hey, what's up? Interesting, funny story. One of the girls that actually jumped me on this occasion. This is what happened, y'all. I got jumped, and this is my first time ever getting jumped. I had put on the Christmas program for my school, asked by the vice principal, and me and these girls, we were friends. I mean, they were twins. Y'all know who y'all are. They were twins, and pretty, gorgeous girls, right? I don't know what happened, but after I put on the show, they weren't friends with me anymore. They jumped me, actually, at my little sister's school, and
that sounds like a lot of hate.
Yeah, but well, look, check it out.
If you're a kid, you don't know.
No, I don't know, but look, check it out. So, one of the girls who jumped me actually apologized years later, you know, on Facebook. You know, so shout out to you for growing up and doing your grown woman thing, because you don't understand, that did something for me, because my life changed drastically after y'all did that. You know, because I ended up getting kicked out of Cerritos District. Because I went crazy. I nutted the fuck up too.
I as well.
Can't jump me, and I don't try to get one of y'all.
I as well. I appreciate all the bullies that bullied me, and you really wasn't like, oh, we really pushed the nigga to where to get down. We was just talking, and it was like, but you got me to that. And then I remember, I can recall seeing them in stores and at bar and grills, and hey, it's like y'all know my name, and I don't know none of you niggas.
Yeah.
Like when you leave that, it's like a cow. Like you left your brand, you left your mark, you left that stamp in their mind. I don't care if you think good about me or think bad about me. I ain't thinking about you at all. And as long as I'm on your mind, I'm relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Well, with that being said, I want to give a quick shout out to Diego Khan, who made this track. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna give you a little snippet of it because I know I haven't ran this one for you. So it goes like this. Wait, I gotta find my little move. I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't got all the words down pat, but it's written. Thank you. Here you go. Who do you think you are? I play this game my chest. Mistake me for a pawn. To touch me is a clash of stars. You can lose in a bit when you're acting like a dick. I'm sorry, I chopped it up, but it's gonna go like that. And yeah. We
ain't giving you the full throttle off that anyway, man.
Yeah.
It's just bits and snippets, man. This is the, you know.
But shout out to him again. Shout out to him again.
Diego.
You know, Diego Kong. I mean, out of Brazil. Thank you.
Shout out
so
Brazil.
Much. Shout out to Facebook, because Facebook makes it happen. I mean, all the networking and the love I've been getting.
Shout out to real networkers who really network. Shout out to Diego for the beat. Keep them coming. Shout out to Brazil. Shout out to all the lovely ladies in Brazil too. Y'all know what it is,
right,
man.
I love you guys.
You know what I'm saying?
So much.
Anaiya J. Roots in the building. We're coming to you live from the Swisher Suites.
Thank you.
Y'all already know what it is. I am your host, Hoop Hefner. Mr. Hooper, the notorious Mickey Kush Fingers, Drunky Smurf, Smokey Boy, etc. So what made you finally just get into the music in general? What was that your like release from that bullshit around
I
you?
found, you know what, so crazy. I found that I blended so well with other people who did music. Like, I don't know if you're, it's say like how you do music, and I've been a fan of yours for a while too. Shouts out to Smokehouse, Kahu.
Yay, sir.
But we all have like this weird quirkiness about us. No one really gets us. And I noticed that I fit in so much better, like with, you know, just other musicians. And I was able to like let everything that I was dealing with out. You know what I mean? Like, it's out with music. Like, the booth is my freedom. The booth is like
I mean,
it's my, that's my sanctuary.
to touch on that, I being, and yeah, I think, I think I had to, I think I had to just, once you comfortable, because you know, going through that, being bullied and this, that, the other, and people acting like whatever with you, and you doing the best you can for them, and they still treat you like whatever. You really, it's like you don't want to tell nobody, so that shit kind of make you shy. And then when you get to that point where you like, fuck it, that's when you start expressing your, you know, that's like we said, speaking up for yourself, telling them whatever, whatever, whatever. That's when you get the effort mentality. But to be able to put it into words, is, and then you feel different because that it's like, all that's leaving.
It's releasing yourself.
All that's leaving. And then when you see other people feeling it, because they might be going through it and can't say it, like we say it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, God don't make no mistakes. We good. We might have went through it, but
Right.
you know what I mean? He ain't taking. We ain't seen nothing. We ain't make it through.
Right. That's
Right.
true. That's so true.
We all right, man.
So,
Yep.
you got a question?
Do I have a question? When can they expect the album to be done? Who are some of the people that you're working with on it? We didn't discuss who you was working with. We was talking. We played a game.
I don't
yesterday.
want to name drop right now, but we discussed some people yesterday.
What's up with the mixtape, man? I heard you got a mixtape, man.
The mixtape.
Yeah, man, the
I'm
mixtape,
definitely
man.
working on. I'm definitely working on.
Shout out
it.
to Hugh Hefner for making the hustler gear too, man. This shit is groovy, man. Oh, this shit is And now it's the genuine draft out, starring your host.
We can't do this.
So, what's up with the mixtape, man? I heard you was working on the mixtape. Actually, I heard you about to drop a viral video. I get all the rumors first. I am. Lil Birdie told me. Shout out to Lil Birdie told me I got a cracker for you.
I got in my creative zone this morning.
Yeah.
And every morning what I do is I get up, you know, roll me something, get my tea going,
right.
you know.
Gotta have the tea.
I start listening to music that inspires me before I start writing, you know.
After she falls asleep listening to.
I fell asleep last night listening to Curtis Mayfield. Yes, I know. Superfly. I love that album. You know, if you get a chance, listen to it. You know. But anyway, I started listening to Suzanne Vega. Oh yeah. Shout out to Suzanne Vega, man. So you know, I believe I'm gonna have you on a collab with that one. We're gonna drop that and make that happen because it's just something fun and interesting to do. I mean, when I get in my creative zone, I don't care if I don't have like all the money in the world to make something happen. But every now and again, I like to throw you a good visual, what's going on in my head, what I see, you know. So I think with this video that we're gonna drop, it'll be cool. Don't clown me because it's cheaply made, but it'll be cool, right?
A lot of niggas didn't wake up this morning. We woke up and at least did something. Right. Shout out to all the real, man. Right on to the real, man. Death to the fakers, man. All day, every day. We like live this music shit for real. You know how they say music soothes. Is this your hair? We'll have to edit that out. Anyway.
Okay, I don't think you should do an
Fuck
interview
off.
right now. I think you're fucked up. I'm gonna stop it.
Did you curse?
Yeah.
Why you curse?
Cause I don't like to air stuff like you